Good morning, people. It's morning here in Houston, Texas, where I reside. Let's see, 9:28 a.m. It's people, do you know with the use of more percentage of your brain, your intelligence, if you throw away fear, your thinking would increase, your ability to reason and figure things out would increase. What I'm going to address this morning for a lot of you, I see a lot of people, in fears. Could artificial intelligence become aware of itself? Could robots take over? No. Mechanical robots could be used to maim or murder people, but only being controlled by other people, the owners of these mechanical ones. I mean, I want you to stop and think a minute. Okay. I'm talking about or robots right now, and then we'll go on to artificial intelligence. Have you ever seen a kid that has those little cars and it's got a little antenna on it and they have a remote control and they zoom the car around and they can even play with these outside? All right. Mechanical remote control does exist. Okay. So you now know that because of children's toys. Or there's some mentally stunted adults that actually play with this junk. Because a lot of adults these days, they do things as children. They will play video games. I've never played a video game. That's an insult to my integrity and my intelligence to do anything like that. I deal with real life only, not fiction it says in the King James Version Bible, it says, when you become an adult, put down the things of children, put down those things of children. Do not carry them on. But anyway, back to the subject matter at hand. Robots. When you see a robot on stage or in an interview, and it'll be she's supposed to be a female robot and all that. Okay, what that thing has, okay, it's remote control to move the arms and the legs and the head to go back and forth, and the mouth, the jaws to go up and down like this. Okay, that's done. It's mechanical and it's electrical and it's done with remote control. Okay, you watch a stage view of a person and they will ask the lady robot questions or this. What you have is a person, they have a square device, it's got controls on it for controlling the movements of that mechanical thing. That's all they're doing. It's not real. It has no awareness. Okay. Right? You're being fooled. The reason it can hear what you say, it has like a built-in, it's the equivalent to a cell phone or several cell phones. Okay. And then the speakers produce the voice to where the sound comes out of this area. Okay. It's the same as cell phones. It's like, here's my cell phone. It's the old design flip cell phone. When I open it up and I call someone, okay, as soon as it starts ringing, I can push the OK button, the speaker comes on. You'd be surprised how damn loud this is. Oh, yeah, this would be able, my neighbors can hear it when I have the speaker on. They can hear a person, da 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 da. And when I pay my utility bills, I will call a lot of times if I don't do it online here on the internet, and I will, put the speaker on and set this down and I can hear what they say. Say one or punch one to use your checking account. And I'll say one, you know. Well, see, it's the same thing happening, when you have these mechanical robots. Same thing is occurring, okay? Uh, it's acts of magicians. Because, see, there is no magic done by humans. Everything is a magician. It's a magician's act that fools people, okay? And the better the magician, the more able they are to fool people. It's like magicians of the present and the past. They could fool people because they were good at what they did, okay? And you're being played for fools is what's happening. So if a robot was ever out there and decided to kill you, very close, very nearby, there's some people controlling that machine device that decided to use that machinery to kill you. Okay? That's the truth behind that. They're making fools out of you people, man. Now, about artificial intelligence becoming aware of itself. No, people, it's not going to become aware of itself. You can't build anything with software and make it have a soul, a spirit. You can't. Awareness, consciousness can only come from the creation of Almighty God. No mechanical device can ever become aware. Okay? When you use Copilot or you use different artificial intelligence software, they're software programs, people. Software programs. And the same speakers used that you hear are the same things in cell phones. It's very simple. It's the same technology in the player. Will it ever become aware of itself? No. Same as my PC computer, none of the software in my computer will ever become aware of itself. It cannot, because any knowledge that's in the software, like on my computer, for example, okay, things it knows to do, like doing upgrade or different things like that. People built that software and put that software in the hardware for that to happen. So whether it's a robot or artificial intelligence, it's a selection or group of individuals, people that created that. Now you take Copilot, where I can click on it on the internet. It can't talk to me like a person does. I can ask it questions like, wow, wow, my car is making this funny sound or whatever. Or just, I am lonely. Okay, you're going to get feedback and it's going to be lonely, loneliness, mechanical voice. People join certain groups, therapy, it's going to give you a list. It's mechanical. There's no feeling, there's no emotion on it, but just a list of things you can do. Or my car's making a funny sound. Repair services, dealerships. See, it's going to give you a list of stuff like that, but it's not going to ever tell you what a human would tell you. Record it with your cell phone and let me hear it start it up. That's not going to happen. You see? Because it's not capable of that because it's most of it it's the best answers that were recorded into the software when the software program was made, the executable software program was made, all right. And then for, where there's like something that might be missed, there's also, when you use Copilot on your browser, for example, or on your telephone, if you get a mechanical voice, say or punch in this number, there's also a selection of individuals that can go back and forth, when it makes those sounds, to select an individual that is on, you know, like waiting in the background. Oh, you need to fill in for the software. It isn't, doesn't have this answer so that they can answer it, but then their voice is going to become the artificial mechanical voice. Like it was way back in 1999. I was able to, they had mechanical voices. You could choose a male or female mechanical voice. And it could be a man talking into their microphone could come out as a female voice. And you could adjust the treble and the tone and how it sounds. So, an older man like myself can sound like a 12-year-old girl if they want to with available software. And that's even available today. And a lot of answering services actually use this. But people know artificial intelligence is not going to take your job, yeah, because there's still people in the background that are controlling the artificial intelligence. It's like the Wizard of Oz. Who is the man behind the curtain? There you go, people. It's described in the Bible as sorcery, wizardry, magicians, is of Satan to fool people, to deceive people. So no, robots will never become aware of themselves, and any robot, female, girl or woman, robot, a man buys, they say they're going to replace real women. No, they won't. There might be some men that waste a bunch of damn money, but it's only going to be in the software a limited amount of things that it can say, unless someone is there's somebody in the background that fills in the gaps. You see, it's still all about people. Don't you people get it? These things are not going to become aware of themselves. Quit believing in this bullshit because it tells in the Bible that Satan's advantage over you people. You're damn fair. You're fair. You're fair. Because see, I don't have any fear in that. If I run into a robot out there and it wants to come after me, or I'm going to know somebody's control. I'm going to be looking around like, who's controlling this machinery here? Somebody's controlling this machinery. There you go. Because, a female robot or a man robot. That's no different than a bulldozer with remote control that could be used to destroy your house or to kill you. Same thing with a car. Remote could be used on an automobile. There you go. Well, I've tried to enlighten you people and raise your intelligence, but people that will pass over, it's not going to last because there there's too much cost involved in the crap that is being done. You're believing things that are fiction. Okay, give it up, people. Artificial intelligence is not going to take over because any so-called artificial intelligence that might take your job, there's still people behind it. Okay, that are talking into that device, and then the voice is converted to a mechanical voice. There you go. So to have a job, you lost your job as a bank teller. Well, what you want to do is go to college and learn about computer software. And then you can be one of the controllers of the software that speaks through the so-called artificial intelligence. But it will never become aware of itself, people. That can never, ever, ever, ever happen because no matter what software I might make that could become cause mass destruction, it's still going to take my mind in the group of some people to put these commands into that software and to make that mechanical item enact. So what you need to do, if anytime robots are used for destruction, start looking for the people, the man behind the curve. I hope this has helped some of you people. You know, some of you, your heads, this is so much into your heads. You don't know how to throw it out because what it is, you've literally been mesmerized and hypnotized with total bullshit, is what it is. Anyway, but some of you are intelligent. You're going to be, yeah, okay. Now I understand what's going on. Oh, it's obvious what's going on. Exactly. Exactly. Anyway, that's all I can think to tell you about this right now. Um, if you want to believe in that stuff and live in fear, go ahead, be my guest, live in fear, be an idiot. Because I think some people are, personally, I think a lot of people are addicted to fear itself because it amazes them. People are stimulated by fear and suspense, to wonder about something or whatever. Like goofy crap told about Egyptian pyramids and, all this bogus. I've got videos on that crap too, but I'm not going to bring that back up, okay? It's too much for most of you people's minds. There's actually nothing to it at all. Did you know the Egyptians? I know some Egyptian people. I used to travel a great deal when I was younger. Do you know they never wrapped a body in gauze or tie? That is absolutely Hollywood made that shit up. That started way back in the 1920s. It just made up. There you go. But anyway, later to you all, and thank you, Jesus Christ, for giving me the intelligence and the wisdom I have.